Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here, back to more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and this time on Sparking Zero I'll be going over buying characters and customizing them, because boy, there is a ton of options available in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. First thing I'll go over is the character, shop screen, where you can see all the characters and buy them. It does seem like almost every character in the game is here. I do say almost, because you have characters like Nail and stuff making an appearance, really early characters that you think that you would just unlock through the story mode, but no, I guess maybe you don't unlock any characters through story mode other than like the main ones like Goku and Piccolo. But then even then, there are some instances of early versions of Goku and Piccolo appearing here in the shop that you have to buy. So maybe in story mode you can meet them, and after fighting them or playing as them, they then show up in the shop so you can then buy them as well. Who knows, because we don't have access to the game yet, and the people who have got to play early didn't get to play any of the story mode stuff, so we have no confirmation on this. You guys let me know what you think about that, but I personally believe that we'll still be able to unlock characters through story mode, and then we can also buy certain characters or buy characters in story mode that didn't unlock from, fighting them or playing as them. Rare characters, for example. Additionally, we have challenges in Sparking Zero 2, and like in most games, challenges definitely unlock stuff, so there are some characters locked behind them as well. Additionally, we have a ton of character costumes available in Sparking Zero 2. Now, costumes might sound like a really lame thing, but Sparking Zero has managed to make them really hype somehow. There are costumes that have characters start off the way they normally do. A good example is that for Goku Mid, there is a costume of him where his blue shirt is already exposed and his clothes are already ripped, meaning you don't even have to take battle damage to recreate the iconic look of Super Saiyan Goku on Namek. Same thing with Ultra Instinct Goku, where there are versions of him where the blue shirt is exposed and versions of him where all of his clothes are damaged in general. So that way, if you just go straight to Whitehead, it would look natural because he's never had his shirt on to begin with. I think character costumes in general are just going to be really cool and healthy for the game. We've seen lots of unique examples as well, like Ultimate Gohan being able to wear the tracksuit in Dragon Ball Super, which looks really funny because he's supposed to have like a really weak body, but he's just got the Chad face still, which is extra hilarious. The same thing with DBZ-18 actually being able to wear DBS-18's clothes, meaning there is no DBS-18, which is a little bit tragic, but the costume variety is very much appreciated. Character costumes though do get to give you a lot of like drippy and fly and even, yes, unique looks. We have things like Super Saiyan God Goku in the Universe 6 tournament outfit, his Whiskey outfit. The same thing with Super Saiyan God Vegeta in the same outfit. Great at Vegeta being able to wear different armor because he has different eras accessible to him. There are just so many unique different outfits you can put on characters. Did you know, by the way, Bardock in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, his main outfit is his DBS outfit, and his special secondary outfit is the Dragon Ball Z Bardock that we've all known for ages. So character costumes in this game are going to go a long way. You let me know what your favorite outfit is probably going to be of your favorite character in Sparking Zero, because keep in mind, some characters like Jiren and Dragon Ball Z Broly probably won't get a lot of costume variety. Maybe Broly will get the scar on his chest when he appeared in the second movie. Hell, if we're lucky, he might get a Bio Broly skin. But for the most part, I know not every character is going to have customization as crazy as some of the main Saiyans. So you let me know what your favorites are going to be in the comment section down below. Next, we have character voices, and character voices actually also come up as emotes. I think the reason for this is because obviously characters are going to do the emote they do while they say their quotes as well. We've seen actually one instance of this, of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta saying his quote while doing like a "bring it on" with his like finger, right? Kind of like the finish sign from Dragon Ball FighterZ. So these are actually emotes and voice lines at the same time, meaning if there's any word Jiren says "what's wrong," I'm spamming it. Moving on. Background music. Now, background music is a double-edged sword. I'm going to say that because, one, is this stage music? There's no guarantee that this is new stage music, because some of the names are pretty weird. But one epic thing about these background musics, for a fact that we know we can do, is that we can set them as the background soundtrack for when we go into the sparking mode. Now, sparking mode, aka max power mode, is when you go to full power, and I'm sure you guys remember, every single time someone goes to max power mode in any Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video, you are forced to hear the exact same dun, 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 dun. And you're probably thinking, wow, can we change that? Because that'd be like mad annoying to listen to every time for like the next 4 years. However long Sparking Zero gets played. But no, we can actually change sparking music individually for characters. A good example is that the max power mode music for Goku can actually be entirely different from the one you set for Vegeta. And keep in mind, this game has a team battle system. So when you go as, let's say, Goku, for example, and you go into max power mode, maybe the OST Ultra Instinct would play for Goku's max power mode. And then you could swap Goku out into Vegeta and go into max power mode, and his OST could play one that you selected like Absolute Domination. And then when you fuse both of these characters together into Gogeta, he would have a different max power mode OST set because Gogeta is also a separate character, and that could play Ultimate Fusion. I think genuinely Sparking Zero tried very hard with character customization, because how the hell can we select themes for the individual character forms and fusions that we're playing as? That's like legitimately insane, right? You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. But whether this is stage music or just character music, it's hype. Next, we actually have strategy items. I do believe this is how CPUs will fight, because it says it right here on the right side of the screen, how you can adjust the character strategy and how the CPU will focus on closing the distance or fighting with melee combat if you just give them a balanced melee strategy. You could see that it then further goes on to attack strategies and defense strategies. Again, these are basically like the green Patara items that would influence how an NPC fights differently. Probably, as usual, it's probably best to just turn these off if you want a super hard AI that adapts to all scenarios. But they might actually add in a strategy where the AI just adapts to all scenarios like Maharaga. So, who knows, right? There might end up being a super broken one, but for now, these are like the Green Patara Tenkaichi free series. And the big part is the actual customized screen itself. You could see here in the customize section, we have ability items. These are just how you make your character stronger in general. You put an ability item so that way the character can obviously have more attack power, have more, defense, have more speed. These are the capsule items we saw previously in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But the more important part, since we're talking about customization, is the detailed customization. And there's actually a new outfit available there for DBS Goku. But again, we already know how the character customization looks for the outfits. We'll get to that at the end. I want to talk about the CPU settings, the emote fusion, and the sparking BGM. Now, the fusion option never gets clicked, which is tragic. I really wanted to know what that was about. I think although the only thing it's going to do is just tell you what other forms this character could turn into when they fuse. I'm being serious. I don't think it's maybe too much, hence why no one really clicked on it. But again, people have made mistakes before when it comes to Sparking Zero. I believe, however, though, fusion is just going to tell you what other forms the character could turn into. And a good reason to believe this is because when we see Cell Jr. selected earlier, he has fusion grayed out because obviously he cannot fuse. So there's nothing to customize or adjust with his fusion settings. That makes sense to me. Now, for the other settings, CPU settings, we already know from earlier, you can put CPU AI data in here so that way the AI can fight even more aggressively, more defensively, use more ultimate blasts, use more melee blasts, etc, etc, right? If you want to make an anime-accurate Vegeta who's just spamming full power energy wave volley as much as he can, or just spamming a bunch of normal ki blasts the entire fight, then you can do that. If you want to make a really, really mean ultra hard version of Ultra Instinct Goku, you could just set AI on him that makes him overly aggressive and focus on melee combat as much as possible, but sprinkle in a little bit of ultimate attack just so he actually goes into max power mode and puts extra hurt on. You can make some pretty brutal AI with this, and I can't wait to see how OP Red Patara in this game are because of a setting like this. Remember, when you are selecting outfits for a character, you also have the opportunity to look at their accessory slots. Now, I don't know if Sparking Zero is being serious when they say this, because the amount of accessory slots available in Sparking Zero is actually insane. There is literally no way I can put 10 accessories on a character, right? Like, I can't even think of where they would go. Okay, let's put a power pole on Goku, let's give him an angel halo, let's give him sunglasses, let's give him angel wings. The guy's, or his design is already like a nightmare to look at, but then he can go Super Saiyan Blue on top of that and just add like all of the lighting and shading and extra effects to all of these accessories. I'm trying to understand how insane can the accessories get, because we know the accessories goes all the way to changing how your ki looks. Remember, V-Jump magazine actually revealed that if you pre-order the V-Jump magazine, which is only possible in Japan, by the way, so good luck, you actually get a special V-shaped ki color for any character in the game, which is, instead of the ki surrounding the character like a bubble, it's shaped around him like a big V, which is just nuts to think about, because it makes me wonder how many other key shapes are going to be available in the game. There's going to be key shapes that you can probably unlock from challenges, key shapes that you'll get from DLCs, and keep in mind, shape doesn't just mean if it's like a weird funny V, or if it's like a Z, or a GT. Key shape could just be, do you want Goku to have Broly's ki, where when he charges up to his higher levels, going to max power mode, he gets like a barrier? Or maybe you would want Omega Shenron, or Cell for that matter, to have like Super Saiyan 4 ki, so that way you can kind of recreate that weird aura he had when he came back to Earth, right? That blindingly yellow aura. There's just so many insane things you can do with the accessory options in this game, and again, we're just gonna have to wait for the game to come out to see that, because even the people playing the game now in this in the final demo build, they weren't able to show it, because there's probably just too many. We know not everything is unlocked in this demo build. There were some things that were still locked, and some of those things had to be accessories, because the only accessory I ever see is Scouter for characters like Bardock, and the Angel Halos for good guys like Goku and stuff like that. So that makes me curious. I just want to know, what 10 accessories can you fit on a character? Because I can't even begin. So we got Grand Priest's Halo as well, Whis' Halo, now we have 3 Halos on Goku at the same time. You see why? There's just so damn many. How is there 10 accessory slots? Either way, I think that is a solid place to end the video. I really would like, look, I know I did my best in this video to just get the news out for you guys, but I really wish I could provide answers. Sparking Zero has so many insane customization options, even I'm getting lost in the source, and I had the time to freeze and slow down all these videos and look through them so I could find the most ideal way to get the information out to you guys without it being too convoluted or anything. And even then, still, there's just so much the game has to offer. Whether it be your ability to buy new characters, whether you have to play the story mode or not, your ability to buy new outfits, and the outfit variety for the game is absolutely insane, by the way. Voice lines and emotes are part of the exact same pack, meaning when you just do an emote for a character, they'll also save a unique iconic voice line. During What's Wrong Gang, Rise Up, let it be known you are heard. You can change the background music when you go into max power mode in the game, which is nuts, because if Limit Breaker X Survivor, Ultimate Battle, Clash of Gods, Blizzard from Dragon Ball Super Broly, the Superhero main theme are in the game, you can turn any of those on when you go into max power mode. That's like actually genuinely nuts, right? You could customize all the effects on the CPU, their aggression, their defensive play, how much they use super attacks, how much they use normal ki blasts, if you want to just have them spam Vegeta's technique. You can just adjust so many things in the game, man. It's genuinely insane. And I think that's a great place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed the video, then obviously again, please leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe as it greatly supports the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do hope you all enjoyed. I love you all, and I will see you all next time, people. Take care, and peace.